Hello, beautiful Sagittarius, and welcome to your March 2023 monthly guidance with me, Julie Poole. Hello, welcome. Thank you for being here. This is good for Sag, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and cross-watching. Everything you need to know is in the description box below the show notes. How to book in with me if you want a private reading, and also to let you know healing sessions are now back after being closed for a couple of months whilst I was finishing the production of my new book. This is a law of attraction guidebook, step by step, so that you can manifest your greatest life too. It's now out in ebook, paperback, hardback, and today it went live with Audible, and it will be on Amazon and iTunes on audiobook within a couple of days. So I'm very excited about that. And thank you to all of you who have been buying it and enjoying it. If you have, please leave a review because they really mean everything. Thank you so much. Alrighty. So what else is in the description box? The link to the cards that I used, my daughter's new tarot channel, which you might want to check out, and my website and various products that I sell, like self-hypnosis and meditations and all sorts of things. All righty. What do we have for Sag, please? We have, okay, this is the Animal Oracle. You have got Flamenco Spirit, which is between two worlds. Embrace the in-between, half in, half out. You're in a shifting energy, Sag, okay? You also have Butterfly Transformation, so you are in the midst of this transformation between where you were and where you want to go. So your tail end is in the stuff behind you, and you're already stepped into the new. You're in the middle of that transformation, which is very, very exciting. Now, important for you to realize how important March is. It is a huge month astrologically. I'm not an astrologer, but I do keep kind of reasonably up to date what's going on. So in March, we've got a very important full moon in Virgo on the 7th of March, which is all about healing, releasing, purifying, perfecting. Then we have Pluto and Saturn changing signs within 2 weeks of each other. These are the big hitters. When they change signs, the energy shifts hugely. We've also got the astrological new year on the 20th of March and the spring equinox in the northern hemisphere, autumn in the southern hemisphere. So March is very powerful, very significant, life-changing month. Okay, so you have that transformation and the in-between worlds. You have coming in from the Australian animal deck, the lyrebird, ancestral memories. Now, what this talks about is your ancestors being around you, being with you, helping you, supporting you. So whether these are ancestors that are still with us on this earthly plane or ancestors that have gone before you and are in spirit, many of you have your ancestors part of your spiritual team. I know I have got several members of my ancestors as part of my ancestral team, my spiritual team. So you are having this support around you, helping you move through this transition, this transformation, this in-between. And I will find out more about when you're going to be through it and out the other side as we go through the reading. They're telling me about 6 to 8 weeks. Okay. Now, this is the power of love, and we have discernment. Discernment. You are developing the skill to distinguish, if I can get my words out, love from fear and truth from illusion. So as part of this change, you're having these aha moments. Yeah, that awareness is key. And as we grow and develop and raise our vibration and raise our awareness, we start to become aware of things we weren't aware of before. We start to see illusion for what it is and go, do you know what? I believed that for years. And now I realize it's not true. We are discerning, which is to decide between two opposing energies. We're discerning which is right, which is wrong, feeling into it for yourself. Okay. This is the Angels of Atlantis. So this is an angel message for you. and it is a repeated message, transmutation. Archangel Michael, and this is all about embracing the change, transforming, and transmutation. So what you are transforming is transmuting, in other words, dissolving. So it's not hanging around. As it comes out of you, it moves itself on and disappears, neutralizes, is gone. So very strong messages here for you. Let's bring the camera down and let's find out some more. So this huge life-changing month for you, Sagittarius, you are in this in-between. When did the in-between start? For some of you, from your birthday season, okay, so from sort of Christmas time until now, you've been in this in-between. As we move, when please, past the middle of March, they're telling me, you will find that you're more in the new energy than the old one. You already sort of halfway, and as we move into halfway through March, you'll find now that you are really feeling you're leaving that old energy behind. By the time we get to Taurus season, which is around about the 19th of April, feels like it'll be complete, although there will be a polishing off of the energy through till the end of May. Okay, so this is the tipping point where you're really moving forward now into that transformation. How exciting. Okay, so we have the Four of Swords, plenty of rest, recharge, plenty of looking after you. Okay, all right, we got the Queen of Swords. No, we haven't. We got the Queen of Coins. We got the Devil there with the Three of Swords. We've got the Seven of Cups. And we've got the Wheel of Fortune. All right, so we can see clearly what is being transformed. What is being transformed, transmuted, what is being shifted out for you. So this is old hurts and pains, old disempowerments, controls, feeling you have no power, you have no say. This is what is shifting out. This can also be addictions. So this can be the month where you're saying, that's it. This is a time to quit the smoking, quit the drinking, really sort my finances out, sort my health out, join the gym, whatever is a huge shift forward for you out of any stuck, disempowering patterns. The Three of Swords is old wounds and old pains. Just they're coming up very easily, very gently. Don't get into that energy about, oh God, this is going to be so painful. No, this is just like you might get triggered with a little memory and say, do you know, that used to really upset me and it just doesn't bother me anymore. Whoa, I've let that go. I've released it. I've transmuted it. Fantastic. So the Four of Swords is making sure you have plenty of rest. And okay, don't all talk at once. Slow down. My team are all chattering, all excited about this. So, excuse me. What they're saying here is the Four of Swords is a card of meditation and rest, retreat, recharge, step back so that you can see things clearly from a very calm and wise perspective. So you're going to make sure you get plenty of rest and recharge. You can also do much of this releasing work while you're sleeping. Okay, yes, it can be that easy. So what you do here is you set your intention when you go to bed and say, overnight while I'm sleeping, I'm releasing any old hurts, any old pains, anything that holds me back, anything that isn't love, and it's just releasing easily while I sleep. All right, they're telling me to tell you that. So that's a gift and that's beautiful. So you are releasing gently, and when you feel if you wake up feeling exhausted, just know that you've just let go of a whole lot of energy. And energy is energy, whether it's positive or negative. And when we release it, we can feel a bit depleted. So go and ground yourself. Stick your feet in the earth if you possibly can, on the grass, barefoot, or in the on the stand by a beach. Just try and ground yourself, or put your hands into the earth. If it's too cold to take socks and shoes off and put your feet on the earth, put your hands in the earth, connect and ground, and just tell the earth to recharge you. You can also ask your ancestors, your spiritual team, to recharge you, and you will find that you have this new zest for life, this new energy. It feels amazing. Now, the Queen of Coins, this is beautiful. Financial security, financial abundance. Do you see the way that her third eye is lit up here? She uses her intuition, her insight, her intelligence, all of it combined to create a beautiful, secure, prosperous, financially abundant life. That is what you are moving towards, which is beautiful. Now, this Devil and the Three of Swords we've talked about, we're going to let that go. I want you to tap into this ancestral memories around that. So for some of you, not all of you, but for some of you, it's the ancestors that created this. Yeah, if you had parents or grandparents that were very controlling, created a lot of hurt in you, this is the month where you're transmuting it and letting it go. Whether they are on this earth plane or whether they're in spirit, if you've had pain from your ancestors, this is the time to let it go. Now, those of you that haven't had pain from the ancestors, tap into the ancestors to help you release it if it's come from another direction, and discern and decide. You know, when we look at this card, discernment, you are developing the skill, and it is a skill, to distinguish love from fear and truth from illusion. So everything that is not, that is, say that again, please. Okay. Everything that is fear is not love. So when somebody creates fear in you and says, I'm only telling you this because I love you, distinguish that. Well, that's not love. You might love me, but that's not a loving bit of information you just gave me. All right. If somebody says, I'm only telling you this for your own good, and then proceed to give you a load of criticism and pain and insecurity, that is not love. They're not telling you that because they love you. They're telling you that because they're trying to control you or get you back in your box or get you to comply. It's not love. So this is where you're really discerning the difference. Okay, it's a message there, not for all of you, for some of you. Let me just get some water. So I think this time of the month, at the end of the month, when I'm doing all 12 readings, my voice can start to get a bit croaky, so please bear with me. All right, now you have the Seven of Cups. Choices, lots of them, not just one. What do you want to do with this? You are in this in-between of a new world. What does the new world look like for you? It can be lots of different things. You might have a list. I want a better job. I want to get out of my relationship. I want to get into a relationship. I want to be by myself. I want a new home. I want whatever it is that you're deciding. Discern what is good for you, what is helpful for you, and what isn't. So, for example, they're just giving me an example here. You might decide you want a new home that is going to be very expensive and it's going to create a lot of financial pressure for you. This is where discernment comes in. Yes, I can manifest it, but is it in my highest good? Is it going to create more fear than love? So we're discerning, we're deciding, we're pulling back and looking at everything from a very clear, wise, mature perspective, because you're on the brink of something so very exciting here. And by the time we get to the end of March, you're stepping into the Wheel of Fortune. All right. And the clue is in the title there, the Wheel of Fortune. This is fortunate. This is good stuff. The wheel is turning in your favor now. You are shifting into that new energy. You are moved through the transformation and you are now emerging as the butterfly from the chrysalis. This is time. It's fated. It's destined. It's meant to be. Oh, how exciting. All right, let's find out some more then. So we have got the Four of Wands, the King of Swords. Tell me more for my Sag, please. Four of Pentacles. We've now got 3 fours on the table. We have got the Fool. Fours, by the way, mean foundations being nice and strong and solid. all right, which is what you're trying to create. That devil showing up again. Okay, and the Ace of Pentacles. Beautiful. All right, so let's look at this. So the Four of Swords rooted down by the Four of Wands. We're going to take a step back, recharge, reboot, get a good night's sleep, sleep on any decisions you're thinking about making, and then wake up fresh with it and being very clear what it is you want. The Four of Wands is a powerful, positive card of building something better, promotions, moving things to the next level, new homes, improving the home you have, looking wisely where to spend that money and taking some advice here with that King of Swords. He can be a lawyer, he can be a financial advisor, mortgage broker, somebody who is helping you here. This could be a realtor, real estate, estate agent. In the UK, we call them estate agents. I know over in the State, you call them realtors. I'm not sure what you call them in Australia. Let me know. So it's linking with the home and the stability. It's linking with your relationships moving to the next level. So if you are dating, you may now be moving in together. If you're already living together, you might be getting engaged or married. If you are single, you may be opening up if you want to and align with it with a new relationship. It's up to you how this resonates, but this is saying all the corners are in place now and you can start to build from there. You've got the foundations good and strong. So what is it you want to build? You're taking advice here. Now, the devil is supported by that Four of Pentacles. Now, the Four of Pentacles can be, I am safe, I'm secure, I have enough. It can also be like, I've got enough right now, but, and there's the but, ... Will it last? Is there more coming? Will it run out? Should I save it? Should I hoard it? Should I feel very frightened that, I've only got what's in this little box, right? So we can use this as I am safe and secure, all my needs are met, because it's the devil over it. That's where we can easily slide into scared, lack mentality, scarcity mentality, particularly if you watch the news and they're, ranting on about inflation and, world recession and, oh, you're going to lose everything. Then we can get sucked down that rabbit hole and just get into the fear, which will just create its reality. So don't do it. Don't do it. Just know that this is an abundant universe and your needs are met. Okay. So with that Three of Swords and the Fool underneath, beautiful new beginning. The hurts that have happened before, that have gone on before, done, dusted, finished. We're going into a new beginning, a fresh start, a leap of faith. We're moving into something brand new, and you're going to be there by the end of March. So you just hold the faith here, okay? Now, under the Seven of Cups, which are our choices and our options, we've got the devil showing up again. So this is temptations, addictions, overspending, going down the wrong path, not using our discernment. So I want to feel into it. What does that mean? Feel into it. Feel into what your heart and your gut say. Feel into what your logic says, and then don't make any decision till you've slept on it. Ask your ancestors and your spiritual team and the universe for guidance. So, for example, I used this example earlier when we said lots of choices and options. One of those choices might be, I'm going to buy a bigger house because I really fancy having more space and a really much nicer home. Rooted down by the devil would suggest that that's perhaps not the right way to go. The temptation is there, but is it sustainable? Is it going to put so much pressure on you that you've got to work 2 jobs to pay for it? Is that actually in your highest good? So this is where we look at all these choices, but we use our discernment and say, there's always choices. Doesn't necessarily mean it's right for me. So I don't want to get sucked down the rabbit hole. I don't want to get tempted into something I'm going to regret later on. So I'm going to use my discernment and I'm going to transmute anything that isn't in my highest good. So whenever I'm manifesting, I will create the vision. I will be very clear with what I want. I will visualize it. I will step into the feelings of it. And I will always say to my spiritual team and higher self and my I am thank you for showing me clearly if this is in my highest good. Because that gives the universe permission to cancel that order if it's not good for you. Okay. So we can overcome that devil by using discernment and using your logic and your heart and your instincts and your spiritual self, because a new beginning is waiting for you. This is lovely, Sagittarius. The Ace of Coins can be a new job, a new investment, new money, but it's also about security. So things getting more stable, more grounded, more secure, and it's meant to be. The wheel is turning in your favor. Beautiful. Let's finish off with an angel card for you. Final message for Sagittarius, please. Final message. There we go. The eternal light of love. Okay, they're just asking me to take that one on the bottom. Okay, we've got comfort. That's why they want to. When we're talking about ancestral memories, your angels are around you. Whenever we go through any transformation, any transition, it can be a little bit uncomfortable, you know. Not that I've ever had a conversation with a butterfly, but I'm sure it wasn't that easy to wiggle its way out of that chrysalis. So you are transforming into a much better world for yourself, but it can be a little uncomfortable at times. So ask your angels to make it as easy as possible for you and to hold you in their arms whilst you let go, especially of that devil energy and old hurts. And know that the eternal light of love is all around you, is supporting you. And that sword of truth and clarity, that sword is pointing right up to here, the throat chakra. I can speak my truth. I can communicate clearly. I am discerning what is good for me, right for me, and within my highest good amongst this very exciting, significant shift in your world. All right, Sagittarius, that's what I have for you. Thank you so much for joining me. If this helped, give it a like, a share, and if you haven't already, do consider subscribing. It really does help my channel to grow. And I will link it up here for you, your money and career readings for February, March, which are available too. All right, and I'll see you next time. Have a lovely month. Lots of love. Bye-bye.